house now. My sons belong here now. You and your daughters should start packing.
Jenny looked at her. She didn't argue. She didn't cry. She simply smiled. 3 months later, the same people who celebrated that day would be begging to know one answer. How did everything disappear? Jenny believed she had the perfect marriage until one unexpected tragedy exposed a secret that destroyed everything she thought she knew.
Why?
And the people who came to claim her life made one mistake.
The mansion has been sold.
They underestimated
As for your monthly
her.
allowance, it ends today.
Jenny was successful long before she met Charles again. The two had been high school sweethearts, but lost contact after graduation. Years later, they reunited. At that time, Jenny was already wealthy and working in a high-ranking position. Charles was struggling to find work. Wanting to help him, Jenny used her connections to secure him a job.
I am very grateful.
Their old feelings returned. Soon,
Will you marry me?
Charles proposed.
Yes, I will.
Although Charles's parents preferred a woman from their village,
This is Jenny,
Charles
the woman I
insisted
want to spend the rest
Jenny
of my
was
life
the
with.
woman he loved,
My one
his
true
one
love.
true love. Eventually, they got married.
Yes, I do.
Yes, I
But
do.
will love be enough? For several years, life was beautiful. Jenny and Charles welcomed 2 lovely daughters. They were happy. At least, that was what Jenny believed. After the birth of their second child, the doctors informed Jenny that future
sorry, Jenny.
pregnancies
You can't have
would be
more kids.
dangerous.
It's risky.
She could no longer have children.
Is there nothing we can do?
The news devastated Jenny. She was an only child and wanted a large family. Charles, on the other hand, was very supportive. You and
my
our daughters are my world. I love you.
I love you.
Charles would always assure Jenny. But the greatest test was still to come. Will their love be strong enough to withstand the storm ahead? Then the pressure began from Charles's family. His mother repeatedly demanded a grandson. She wanted Charles to marry another wife. Each time, Charles would defend Jenny. Never! I love my wife.
I love my wife.
Those words made Jenny trust him completely. She never questioned his frequent trips. A secret was about to be revealed that would make Jenny question everything she knew about Charles. Then one day, tragedy struck. Charles was returning from one of his numerous trips when he was involved in a terrible accident. By the time Jenny reached the hospital, he was dead.
Sorry, we lost him.
Her world collapsed. She cried. She had no strength left. Then, she overheard a conversation that changed everything. Charles's uncle and father were discussing.
Call Charles' wife, the one back home. She needs to know.
I will call her immediately.
Jenny froze. The tears stopped instantly. Wife? Back home?
Back home!
What wife? For the first time, she realized there were things about her husband she didn't know.
This can't be.
As the funeral preparations continued, the truth slowly emerged. The woman arrived, young, confident, and accompanied by 2 boys who looked exactly like Charles. Jenny's heart shattered. The boys were his. Her husband had secretly married another woman and fathered 2 sons. Suddenly, every trip made sense. Every missing weekend, every unexplained expenses, everything. But the biggest shock was still ahead. After the burial, Charles's family called for a meeting. They arrived with the young woman, whose name was Lucy. Then, Charles's father cleared his throat.
Jenny, this is Lucy, your husband's wife. She gave him 2 boys. We are here to share Charles' wealth.
Jenny stared at him. Before she could respond, Lucy spoke.
Before anything, I would like to say this. My sons and I will move into this mansion. I want the boys to be close to their father, since this is where he was buried. Jenny and her girls should start parking.
Jenny could not believe her ears. Move into which house? Before she could process everything, her father-in-law continued.
As for the properties, Lucy and the boys will take 60%, while Jenny and the girls will take 40%. It's only fair. Since they are boys, they will carry his name.
The room became silent. Jenny suddenly realized something. These people had no idea who owned what. Instead of arguing, Jenny smiled.
Okay, but please give me 3 months so I can put everything together. After that, the properties will be yours.
The family agreed. Jenny even sent Lucy enough money to cover her expenses for 3 months. She also gave money to Charles's parents. Everybody left happy. They believed victory was near, but they underestimated her. They had no idea Jenny was preparing her final move. What happened next will leave an entire family shaking. 3 months later, Charles's father, mother, Lucy, and her boys arrived in front of Jenny's gate. The gate was locked. A security guard stopped them and handed Lucy a sealed envelope. Inside was a letter. The letter reads,
Dear Lucy, you once asked me to leave my house so you and your boys can move in. The house I built with my sweat and money. There's something you don't know. The house is not Charles' house. The house is mine. Cars, mine. Money, mine. Everything. The mansion has been sold. As for your monthly allowance, it ends today. You are young and capable. Get a job. Bye forever. Jenny.
Lucy barely breathed. Charles's parents were equally shocked. What? This is not possible. How did everything disappear?
Everything disappeared?
They called Charles's friend, his childhood friend. He confirmed the truth. It had always been Jenny's money. Jenny had secured Charles a job. Jenny opened doors for him. Jenny built the house. Jenny had funded the lifestyle they admired. Everything came from her. For years, they had looked down on the one person carrying everyone. By the time they realized the truth, it was too late. Jenny had resigned from the job, sold everything, relocated with her daughters, and disappeared from their lives forever. Nobody till date knew where Jenny went, and nobody ever heard from her again. Never mistake kindness for weakness. A lie can survive for years, but eventually the truth catches up. Children are blessings, whether boys or girls. Greed destroys more families than poverty ever will, and sometimes the best revenge is not fighting back, it's walking away and allowing the people to live with the consequences of their choices. What do you think? Was Jenny right? Was she too extreme? Share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on notification for more powerful African folktales. Until next time, stay wise, never underestimate the quiet person in the room. Let's triumph together.